of the ways that you can actually get your neighbour to leave you alone is to show them that you've actually heard what they're saying. So sometimes it's very important to acknowledge what the other person's saying to you. So if your neighbour is saying, the fence is bothering me because of A, B and C, then it's actually very important for you to actually say, okay, so I get you. I hear that you're saying the fence is bothering me because of A, B and C, and that actually lets them know that it's not that you're just ignoring them, it's that you've heard them, but with your knowledge and with your information, you're still deciding not to do something about it. That's a different thing. So it's important to acknowledge what they're saying. Like I said, maybe repeat a few things back to them to let them know that you've heard them, which is a very, very important and very, very key thing. And then to say, I hear you, but I still feel that this is not my problem, so I don't see that I need to do anything about this.
If you believe that your neighbour is approaching you without cause in regards to what they believe to be an issue of concern, it might be just a communication breakdown in which they're failing to articulate their point of view to you, or it might be an ongoing issue that you believe you've already fixed. Given that you are neighbours and that there is that ongoing relationship there, it's generally important to ensure that you're aware of what their ongoing concerns are, and being aware of them, whether or not you can do anything to try and de-escalate the situation, and then hopefully build that rapport so that when the next issue arises, there is that opportunity to canvass those issues with the other party.
Well, if your neighbour keeps coming back to you about something and it obviously looks like it's a big problem for them because they're bringing it up or they just can't seem to let it go, it might be a good idea to just try and work out why is it that they're still holding on to it. Obviously that's something that's important to them, and it may be that a little bit more discussion around it is what's needed to try and work out what is it that they're really trying to say to you. I mean, if it's the fence or if it's the tree, why is it that it's such a big deal to them? What's the problem for them? It might not just be the fence. It may be that they've got pets and they're concerned for the safety of their pets because the pets are trying to put their head through the hole in the fence, or perhaps the fence is leaning, or it might be that they've got other concerns that they really haven't had the opportunity, or maybe they don't know how to communicate those needs or those concerns to you. So sitting down or having some further discussions with them to try and work out why it's important to them. Having time really to do that and not rushing it is really important, and asking them questions to try and find out why do they keep going back to it. And just as important as listening to what your neighbour has to say and trying to work out where they're coming from, it's just as important to be able to let them know where you're at and why it might not be a good time for you, or why it's not that important to you, or even why it's something that you think can be put aside for now. Having the opportunity to really communicate that to your neighbour. And again, there is a centre, the Dispute Settlement Centre, where that communication can happen in a neutral environment, so that you've got people there to help you go through those things and talk about those things without feeling intimidated or without feeling pressured, because you've set aside some time and you can listen, and they have the opportunity to ask questions from you as well. Try and work out whether there's something that will suit the both of you, whether there's something that will work for each of you.